Hello? Do I do I sound right? Guys, like I'm like we have like we're doing like the bare minimum setup. Does it sound good at least? Does it sound good enough? Hello? Hello? Long time no see. Okay, it sounds like we're doing pretty good. It sounds like we're doing pretty good then. Um I sound fine. Perfect. Thank you guys for the subs. Long time no see, huh? Well, it honestly hasn't been like that long. It hasn't been that long. Well, definitely it feels long for a stream, that's for sure. I will say, I feel like, fuck. I feel like I still don't even know, like, what to even say about the trip. I was just like, I was just talking, and like, I feel like there was just like so many like cool little things that happened. It'll like take a second for my brain to even process and be able to say anything. But you guys know me. I'm always telling stories about trips. So you'll get to know everything that happened. Um Thank you guys, thank you though. Hello. Yes. I'm just happy I can do this little stream right now. Cause like the itch was starting to happen towards the end of it. The itch of not streaming. But thank you guys, thank you so much for all the subs. New haircut? No. It's been like this for a little bit now, I think. Oh, you guys are getting all wholesome, stupid idiots. Um, let's skip that. No, I didn't miss you guys. No. I simply just enjoy sitting at a computer talking to a mic. Okay, it has nothing to do with you idiots. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I guess I'll try to talk about it like a little bit, and that's basically what this stream's gonna be. I'm not it's just gonna be a quick little go live stream just because it's been so long. Um, just talk about the trip maybe as best as I can. Probably be live for like maybe like I don't know, like 30, 40 minutes or something. I don't know, something like that. Yeah, hello. Thank you again for all the subs. Jeffrey MVP. I guess we can start with that because that was basically the point of the trip. Selbitz RPG game. That was so much fun. Holy shit. And the in person, like it was already fun on its own. Playing it like online, like you know what I mean, just like through like Discord and everything. But the in person just felt so awesome, and just like the lights and once again the music and just like kind of actually be able to kind of like look at each other too and everything. It just made it so much better and cooler. And thank you for the gifted subs and everything. But who would have thought Jeffrey, huh? Who would have thought? Who would have thought Jeffrey Bacon goes the distance? Because what we started that second thing with the 1 hit point. We started with 1 hit point, or no, I think we started with a 3. I can't remember. I think actually that session I healed right before the end, but I can't remember. But either way, making it making it through, we went down to 1 HP 2 times, 2 times. But yeah, just so many cool moments during that. Just getting to thank you for the subs. I know normally I try to like read out the names, but we're like short on time, so I want to try to talk about stuff and things. Yeah, holding on to dear life. No, absolutely did. The stairs almost got me. I think what was my favorite moment? I think my favorite moment in like the while playing it was probably the grabbing the phone and throwing it at Mikael, and like I didn't even like do like a good roll for it, but Selva was like fuck it, like that's awesome, and he just like let me have it anyways. I think that was probably my favorite moment. I don't know, like I don't know, I forget because I remember like we were doing like that final chase scene and everything, and I was like for like a bit, like I was like, oh, I don't remember like where's Mikael during all this because it was kind of like silent on that. It's like, and then as soon as he was like, oh, Mikael's in the back of the line. Is that so? Is that so? Yeah, tossed that little guy at him. Also, I didn't. It took so long. I forget why I even thought about it too, but like I forgot also had that little fetus in a jar to also throw. um, How long did I have the phone idea? The phone idea, like, I didn't, like, I literally didn't have it. So like the moment that I had the idea to maybe try to fuck up Mikael was literally the moment that I asked, like, where's Mikael? That's like basically when I had the idea to do it. Somewhere around that time. You can see it on our face. Oh yeah, I don't remember what kind of face I was making. I was like kind of like looking through like a little bit. It looks like I was making all kinds of faces. I remember I saw like a video, someone like clipped of me, I think like first reacting. Dude, the first like chase scene, the first chase scene with the monster. I don't remember the name of it. The first chase scene with the monster, I saw a clip of me and I was just going like, and like, like I was like, it was like a whole like, but it was like over like a span of like a minute or something. Um, wait, what was that? I was trying to. Oh, I missed it. I tried to. I thought this was something funny. But yeah, the music was really awesome. But yeah, that first chase scene was crazy. And I forget the line. What did he say? I just thought it was like a really cool line that he said. It was uh, like you tried your best, but it found. I'm so I'm so sorry, but it found you. Yeah, that's what it was. Also, it was. I was like a little bit confused at first because I thought that when it was like, so Megare's character Lucy, like when it said like push the kid onto the box, in my head I thought she was getting ready to sacrifice the kid, but then like so then like it was like, oh no, like because but I forgot the box was on top, like was in front of them, so it's like, oh, put it like the kid on the box and then be able to keep going or something like that. So when it was like, oh no, Lucy died. But and I know I already said it too, but yeah, still props to Bagheera for playing the character through all the way to the end, and willing to, because like we were already saying too, like that changed the story a lot and just made it a lot more interesting. Gave Dr. Benito's bitch ass dick of a doctor a chance for, I don't even know if you want to call it like redemption, but um you know, he was at least willing to then save the kid. Know more about the Wolverine? Yeah, that's another one. I don't know. I think if I should say it. Yeah, fuck it. I'll just say it, and then if he wants to, this is like the only thing I'll say because he was like telling us a few things that was happening. Actually, I think we were gonna talk about it at some point anyway, so this is fine. Um, but he said basically what the main thing the ring was gonna do was if the fuck, what was it called again? The main monster thing. It starts with an N. Niedo. What was it? Nadir. Nadir. If Nadir got me and was like getting ready to kill me, I would have like one extra roll. Nadire. Nadire. Nidire. Nidire. Maybe Nidire. But yeah, so if it would have gotten me, I would have gotten like one extra roll, and I forget like the exact reasoning behind it. I don't know if like the ring like would like make it think something or, but yeah, that's like what the ring would have done. So it would have given me one more chance, which honestly could have been funny. It could have been interesting if maybe if it did happen and I get a chance to kind of clutch roll the thing. Where am I? I have no idea. I got lost getting to this room. I have no clue where I am. Oh, thank you guys for thank you all for the subs. But yeah, Jeffrey Bacon gotta survive. Of course, the whole thing was really awesome. The setup for it, Selbit's incredible storyteller, really get you in the mood. Really, we were kind of like, we were like joking about it after, like me and Quaggy to Selbit, but it's just like, holy shit, man! Like he was getting into it with the final like death kills. But like it was like awesome though. Yeah, he was like really wanted you to feel that death. And that's also like another thing I'm sad. That's like the only reason I'm sad I didn't die was like I just didn't get to like hear how brutally I would get murdered or something. Because I think no, dude, he really wanted to kill me. He did want to kill me because on the stairs roll, he thought he got me. He thought he already got me down. He was like, he was shocked that I still had one more, that bastard. He wanted Jeffrey Bacon dead. But yeah, either way though. So for that part though, for that part of the trip, that was incredible. I would definitely, if there was ever like a reason or an opportunity to do it again, I would do it. But then of course for the rest of the trip, absolutely just incredible. Just like, you know, some of them, I would say most of them, I had already talked to like a little bit online, but just like seeing them in person and everything was just so cool. And just like each person, like, you know what I mean, like different interactions. A lot of them was meeting for the first time, I believe. Especially the QSMP members. How was me and Jaden? I mean, of course, Jaden was amazing. We ended up, I would say, hanging out and talking a lot during the trip. Who did I talk with like the most during the trip? I don't know. I don't know who I talked with the most. It probably would, if I had to like guess, especially towards the end of the trip when like less of us were like as people were starting to disperse, probably like between like Jaden or Charlie, probably like the two I talked about the most overall. Never saw a capybara. Never did see a capybara. That's okay. Maybe next time. Give me a good reason to go back to it. Go back, get myself a little capybara in my hands. Can I speak Spanish? Oh, well, I'm still not fluent. Oh, that's another thing though. Like, not like the whole time, but every once in a while, or like, you know, several times. Like me and Royer would try to like do Spanish with each other. Royer's been like really helpful with it all because he'll kind of like slow down. Sometimes like he would like initiate it. Like he would, you know what I mean, he would like come to me and like say like a sentence in Spanish and like try to get me to respond. It was never like a whole like, we never had like a whole like paragraph of like do and stuff, but yeah, he was kind of helping me push along with it all, so that was really cool. And of course it was just cool seeing Royer in person. Royer's like such a funny dude. I don't know. I feel like so like obviously like, you know, he's like, I don't know how to describe it. How's Duolingo? Duolingo I've kept up with, don't worry. The ants. Oh yeah, I know some people, I forget who I was talking about this. The ants. Dude, my brain's like all over the place. Like this is why I was saying like I feel like I need more time to actually process and then be able to like story tell it all. A drinking contest. Oh yeah, I did do. There's too many thoughts in my head. Okay, one thing at a time. Okay, the ants. Okay. So I forget who was all there, but it was like, but yeah, there was like a few of us, and like we come across these ants, and I just thought it was like the most like interesting thing, just seeing, just like seeing these ants carry leaves, because I don't think we have like leaf carrying ants in the U.S. I've seen them like, you know, I've seen marching ants, but I don't think I've seen just a bunch of ants just like carrying leaves. And then like I saw like I took like the one picture I took was like an ant holding a leaf and like another little ant on top of it. I was like, this is awesome. And then like the whole time too, we tried our best to, because like there was a few times we'd like come across them and like we would try our best to just not step on them, like. And then but the too many thoughts, too many things that happened. And then what was another thing? Cause not just the ants, but what was the other bug that I was fucking with? A spider. Holy shit, dude! Never, like, they weren't like tarantulas, but I've never seen such large spiders in my life, and it was just terrible. But I also was still intrigued by it, so I was trying to fuck around with them a little bit. And spiders are not bugs. Oh, shut the. Okay. No, yeah, sure. I know. Australia might fit. Oh, Fit was telling you about it. Oh yeah, that bastard. Fit tried to. Well, not tried to. He did scare me. Because, like I said, there was like these like 3 different spiders, kind of like on this, just like under this little ledge, and Fit was on top of the ledge. And as I'm kind of fucking with them, he like throws like a little thing at my back, and I was like, like it was terrible. I thought it jumped on me. I don't remember exactly what I said or did exactly, but yeah, I think the main two, it was like me and Misa. Yeah, like while trying to fuck with this, not fuck with the spider, but we weren't like trying to kill it. It was just, you know, I mean, kind of like mess with its web, just get it to like move a little bit. But yeah, it was like me and Misa kept constantly scaring each other because like we're both standing next to it, kind of getting ready, and then like he would like maybe touch me, or like I would touch him, or like part of his pants would like hit my leg, and then we'd keep like scaring each other because we thought like a spider, and just like different things like that. So that was like a funny time with Misa trying to trying to conquer our fear of the spider, but absolutely not, absolutely not. I don't even think what ended up happening was we had this like little stick that we found, and like we tried like kind of like just throwing it onto the web, and then like the little stick just stuck to the web, and then the spider like looked like it was trying to grab it or something, and we were like worried it was gonna just grab the stick and like throw it back at us because it hates us. Okay, so yeah, we can talk about the how's meeting Phelps, dude. There were so many times with Phelps that I was like holy shit, like the way I could have like a conversation with him, like he just like understands. He just like gets it. Just like in a way, because like there's just some things I'll just like say out loud, and other people it'd be like a little like eyebrow raise, like what, that doesn't fucking make sense, like why are you saying that? Like when I like say it with Phelps though, like he just like goes along with it so quickly, it's like not even it's like, there's like wasn't like a question about it. It was funny. I remember at one point, and I think you guys saw some pictures, like we were all like around like a campfire, and I remember at one point, like I the sticks we were using to light the marshmallow, or cook the marshmallows. Eventually, like once I'm done like cooking marshmallows, I just light the whole stick on fire. I'm kind of just like holding it and stuff, and then maybe like an hour later, the only other person I see do this is Phelps. Like same thing, he's done with his thing, and then he's just like kind of like lighting it into the fire, and like his stick's like also catching on fire, and he's just like kind of waving around a little bit, and then like throws it in the fire. And there's probably like other like situation where this happened, but I just remember I saw that, and like that like just like stuck out to me. It's like, oh, like he's the only other person I saw do like the same thing. But yeah, Phelps was always always really fun to talk with. And the other thing, okay, the other thing I kept trying to say. So yeah, me and Selvit did do a little drinking competition. I think it's safe to say. I think it's safe to say I won. I don't know. I can't remember if he truly ever like, well, no, definitely the following day he admitted defeat. I don't remember during the night if he ever like really was like, you win, but definitely the next day he said it. Yes. Yes. That was fun though. It's been a while since I really ever tried to do like any kind of like drinking competition like that. Dude, my throat, my oh my goodness, my throat still like hurts a little bit from karaoke as well. A lot of karaoke, not as much karaoke as you guys probably heard from as like some of the other people, especially like Charlie and Vigera. Those two are going crazy. Like the night we had the fire, just like I think we had started karaoke maybe around like 9 or 10 p.m. and you know like all of us were kind of doing it together for a couple hours, and then we like most of us went out to the fire, but they just kept going. Bagheera and Charlie just kept going until like 3 or 4 a.m. I don't exactly remember. But I'm puns what you say. I missed it. I just this setup. I don't have anything set up. Like my chat's really small. I don't know. I don't know what I have. Rotavirus fireball like it's water. Oh. Listen. It's not even like that. It's not even like that. We don't gotta be. It isn't. It's not even like that. Oh, the meat duels. You're right. That's another one. Oh wait. Okay. So in terms of jet lag, I feel like I feel pretty fine. I did take like cause I got back. I got here to pretty early, and then I just like I think I slept for 7 hours, but I don't even think that was jet lag. I think that was more of just what's it called? Just I was just tired. Dude, Quaggy's tweet? The fuck did Quaggy tweet? Bald Foolish just dropped? What? Where is it? I don't see. Like, did he like respond? Like, it was like a response to someone, or what was it? Now I see. No, I see what you're talking about. I can't. I'm not even gonna bother trying to pull it up on stream because I'm gonna have to make another. You guys need to see it for yourself. I remember that though. That was like. I think that was like when we were all kind of like waiting a little bit before the doing the RPG. I don't know. It looks scary. I feel like it looks scary looking like that. Where's the Wallace plush? Where is the wallet? It's I have it. I know I have it somewhere in my bag. I don't have like on me. But yeah, he like Selbit brought like a little like put together like little like goodie bags for the people in the RPG, and that was one of the things he put specifically in my bag was the Wallace hamster. No, I didn't bring a suitcase. I literally just brought my duffel bag again. Come on now. Maybe eventually. I don't know when I would get a suitcase. Maybe if I like know I'm going like on a 2 or 3 week trip or something. I don't know. Recreate this image? What the fuck are you talking about, Funds? What does that even mean? Recreate that image. Oh, Vera, thank you for the 5 gifted. But yeah, it would help. You guys should just like ask questions about the trip because like I said, my brain's like scattered all over the place, so it'd just be easier, and like maybe like some other things I can. Oh, with a brick wall. Oh, I'm so dumb, dude. I forgot the brick wall was right there. I don't even know how I would. Where would it be? It'd be like, or no, would it be the other way? Wait, which way was the? Wait, it's the other way? Is it this way? Wait, maybe it's this way. Or would it be like this? Or like this? Or one of those? Was it the first way? Oh. Okay, well either way, you guys, there you go. You have something a little, something, something a little bit like that. Okay, so yeah, that's, the picture of me sleeping, dude, the picture of me sleeping they got, that was like literally, like, so I forget, I think it was like Phelps or Air, like posed up a picture next to me, and like that one, I was like, oh shit, people are gonna think I like passed out from drinking or something, but that was literally just me taking a little nap. I was like, holy shit, I am just tired. And all I did was like, I'll probably like even like awake at that point. Like if you just gave me like if you just like tap my like shoulder, I'm like, oh yeah, hello. Like I was just simply like had my eyes closed. But yeah, that was funny seeing that. Dude, there's so many pictures I've seen of just like Phelps like somehow just like sneaks his way into the background. I don't know. The Mexican snacks. Oh yeah, I forgot that was like from the first night. Yeah, Royer brought a bunch of Mexican snacks and like chips, candy, and everything. I tried a lot of them. Most of them I definitely really liked. There were a couple though. I forget what was it. There was one. Me, Jaden, and Charlie all took a bite, and just kind of at the same time we were like, ugh, what was it called? It was I think a Gloria. I think a Gloria is what it was called. Does that sound familiar? And Royer was like in disbelief because it sounds like that's like a one everyone loves in Mexico or something. That was like that was just a dude. I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was the taste or texture. I can't like remember exactly how it was, but I don't think me, Jaden, or Charlie all like either of us really liked it. The only what was it, another? See, there were so many different names. I can't remember like the names of them. But yeah, like there were a lot of good ones I liked. But then I remember there was another one that I was like, oh, like this is just kind of like not bad, but kind of like blah. Was It was like Incognito Dorito or something. I forget. I forget what it was. I think that's what it's called. I think it was Incognito Dorito. Maybe does that sound Dorito? Does that make sense? Am I saying that? And it was yeah, the black bags. Yeah, it was a black bag, and I was like, oh, this just feels just like a kind of like a Dorito but worse. I don't know. How about oh dude, once again my brain just like keeps like jumping back and forth between different stories. The meat there, I think we can talk about the being a little meat meister there. Holy shit. That was so good. And if there's ever even a moment I doubted, I was like, do I want more? Charlie was there to make sure he put it like because like I like there was like bowls of meat kind of or like a plate of meat, whatever you want to call it. And I finished up mine, and then like Charlie to like my left just kept grabbing more from like another side, and, like putting it on my plate. And Baji said I probably ate a family. No, that like that particular night, like I probably did so much cow was in my stomach. Holy shit. Also speaking of Baji, I feel like she's just such a cool person. I don't know how to describe it, but like cool just in like the like oh like she's simply just cooler than me. I don't know how else to describe it. Also I feel like her voice is really cool. I feel like it also like adds to like the just the overall everything about her. Also her character for the RPG was really cool too. I don't know if she's talked about it yet, so I'll let like her talk about it, but she did have like some plans with her character that she was talking about. But I think it was also really bold for her though to play the character that she was, because she was basically this is like it sounded like evil in a way. But yeah, I think it's always fun someone willing to like really play like a villain. Because at first, I mean, like before she showed up, it almost just felt like like Quackity was kind of playing the most like villainous one. But like after seeing her character, it was like, oh, like he really wasn't a villain. He was just kind of a dickhead. Like she was actually kind of a villain in a way, but maybe not necessarily a villain. I don't think a villain's like the right word. There's probably a better word for it. Um, but I can't think right now, so I'm just gonna use the generic word. Antagonist. Yeah, maybe more of antagonist is a better word. Just doing what she believes is the right thing, which isn't. Which I don't know. I don't know what the definition of a villain even is. I don't know if it's just simply like what some people. I don't know. Anti-hero, antagonist. I don't know. But yeah, and then yeah, I guess like Mikhail. Like, would you? I guess was Mikhail a villain, or was that also just would like villain or would would Mikhail just be considered a antagonist as well? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not good at story descriptors. So we can probably come up with a better word than all the words we've been using. I don't know. Did I learn some Portuguese? I think the only Portuguese I like have sealed in my head is just obrigado. Thank you. That or like mucho obrigado. That's the only one that I would probably say I have like down in my head. I'm trying to think. Did I learn any other? Is there any other like Portuguese word that's like that I like learned on the trip? Um. Uh. Ah. Muto. Oh, muto. Obrigado. Muto. Obrigado. Boy. But no, no, I already learned about that. Did you? Caparina. No, dude, my like every once in a while, just my throat. Uh, which I swear, it just hasn't fully recovered. I don't know. There's like a little like raspiness to it. But sometimes like when I try to talk. Let's see. But yeah, I think the what was that drink you guys were saying? I think that was like the wine drink, right? It starts with a C. the Capar I forget exactly how to say it. Caparina. I forget. The Carotte. What was the Carotte? Wait. I just like look it up maybe. Oh, there's so many things I'm forgetting. Is there a chance like do things get re-remembered quicker? Like do things get re-remembered? Oh, Carotte's the blue one? Yeah, I kind of like that. The blue Carotte, yeah. But they were kind of telling me, and maybe I have it like off a little bit, but they were telling me that's kind of the kind of a shittier drink. Like that's like not a good one. But I thought it was kind of good. I was like, I kind of like it. I don't know. Hmm. Like it was kind of sweet. I think it'd be one of those I wouldn't want to drink a lot of them just because they were sweet. So and I think a sugary drink would, I think sugary, or maybe like a red wine probably would give me like the worst hangovers if I do like a lot of those. Yeah, just syrupy. Yeah, probably like one of those. Have I always known how to moonwalk? I still, oh, the moonwalking. I still want to get better at it. I feel like I was like doing like just the very basic form of it. That how that night started was, I forget even what happened. I don't remember what happened. What was it? I think, okay, this could be the incorrect order of the event a little bit, but this is how I at least right now remember in my head is I think Jaden did some kind of, yeah, this was all on the first night. Jaden did some kind of little dance move, I think, or we were talking about dancing in general. I don't, maybe she didn't dance yet, which I think we've already gone over this a little bit, but Jaden can dance. It's kind of crazy. But so, and then I think either way, we were talking about dancing. I was like, oh, like I used to know how to like moonwalk decently, nothing ever crazy. And I was like, oh, like I wonder if I can still do it. And then like I was trying to do it, I'm like, oh, this isn't going well at all. So then me and Charlie were like, okay, we're gonna know how to moonwalk by the end of the night. And so like we probably practice it like several of times trying to moonwalk. And we didn't even try like with our shoes on. This was strictly just with socks. Trying, and then yeah, and then at some point during the night, here comes Matt. Met him for the first time, and he was like trying to tell me like, he was like, whoa man, like are you trying to moonwalk? Like Brazilians hate Michael Jackson. Like what are you what are you doing? Like you shouldn't be doing that. I was like, what? That's crazy. Like there's no way. I kept and he tried to like keep it up for like a bit, like several sentences of like going back and forth. Like no way. Like there's no way they just like are just super against that, and like I can't moonwalk. But yeah, at some point then he's like, okay, yeah, like no, I'm kidding. But yeah, and then after that too, at some point we were kind of moonwalking a little bit together. So that was a fun experience and fun kind of first interaction with Matt. Yeah, I think I met him on that first night of the trip. Yeah, it was a little like just like Carl coded just to tell just some super unnecessary lie. Let's see. Okay, so let's see, how much time do we got? We still probably have like 20 minutes or so. Like the Brazil music was cool. I remember listening to it. The van was like the van was such like a fun time. Just like each time in the van it was just like a little bit different. You end up like sitting next to like a different person, and more, and not every time, but there would be like Brazilian music on, like listening to it. No clue like what they were saying, but like a lot of it was kind of like a more up tempo music. Welcome to the Motto. I did finally, because I finally made sense, because I remember like I would just hear like Royer saying like welcome to the motto, and then I eventually like heard this song. That was also a pretty like, that was like one of maybe my favorite karaoke's to hear. Just kind of like a hype thing. I forget who was all doing it, but I think it was like Rare, Quacky, Selbit, and I think there was like one other person as well. They were all like karaokeing to like welcome to the motto or something. Forever, was it Forever? Yeah, I think it was those four. There maybe could have been other people, but yeah, I remember those four like kind of like dancing around like shoulder to shoulder, like welcome to the motto. I forget how the song goes a bit. Oh, Tina, hello, bricks. Yeah, I thought I'd be a little fancy with it. Maybe do a little brick wall, action. No, this is no, not real. Did they look real? Like honestly, I thought for a second like they were kind of real. No. That was I think the yeah me and Charlie singing. We're just Ken. I think that was the. Oh, did I just ruin the magic for you guys? Did you all think it was real? I will say because like the camera quality, it's not like an HD camera. It like I can see like kind of like what you guys are saying. It does look more real, but like if you saw it in person, you would know. You would know almost right away that it's not the real deal. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry if that kind of ruined things. Uh, Rich. Oh yeah. So, like I was saying, so Selbit put together um like a little bag. I don't have it with me. I can't show it. But I remember I was wearing like one of the hoodies one of the days. But yeah, I think there was like a hoodie. There was like a jacket that could reverse in and out. Like one side was just like regular kind of black, and the other side, you probably guys saw it in some pictures. You probably saw it in some pictures. Like if you take it like a flash on a camera, it, like really makes it glow. Um, and then I think there was like one other jacket too. There are a couple other like little knick-knack kind of things. But yeah, I think other people have already been saying it, but I'll just on add on top of it. Selbit did like such a awesome job of taking care of us. He had so many just different things prepped and ready for us to go between the van trips and just like getting us from airport or like a place for us to stay, a place to host things. It's like, oh, you want a boat? Okay, let's go on a boat then. Like, and you know, I mean, he had of course like other people like helping him out with that too. Uh, there was a guy. There was a guy. There's a guy named like Fernando. He was like one of the first people I kind of got in contact with, like when getting to Brazil. Like he was helping us out. I know Pedro. I know Pedro's another guy doing a lot of work for us. Like literally, like So okay, one thing at a time. One thing at a time, dude. Fuck. It's whenever. Oh, okay. You guys already. So someone's already telling us about this. Fernando. We already talking about the hair, and of course too. Like there were a bunch of other people helping, and like I said, my brain's just scattered, so it's tough to just like. But yeah, I was like one of the first things, cause dude, I swear to you, like Fernando just looked like he could have been like Kylo Ren or Adam Driver, which the actor's name. But yeah, he was a helpful guy. Also, that dude could I think speak like all four of the languages, and maybe he knew more. I can't remember if he knew more, but yeah, I think he could speak like all the languages that like for the people in town. But yeah, that was like one of the first things I said, like, oh, like nice hair, because dude, his hair, like it was kind of cool because his hair was like a little like thicker. It's like it was a little, like, definitely longer than mine too, but I was like, yeah, I don't know how he gets it's like thicker and like could like flow nicely. So I was like, oh yeah, like your hair, yeah. And we were like talking about hair for a little bit. Uh, and then like on the other side too, um, uh, what do people call me in person? Probably I think all of them still call me foolish. Every like for the most part though, it was like, oh hey, like nice like nice to meet you. Every once in a while I would maybe be like, oh hey, like I'm nowhere foolish, but call me either. And most people just go with foolish. So and I don't really care. Like I was like, if it ever did come up, but yeah, you can call me either. And most people just most people just go with foolish. I think like towards like the end of the trip, I was like talking about it, like with Charlie a little bit. It was because like what I mean, like he's like Slime or Charlie Simesicle, Charlie Slime, all those different names. And he was like, maybe I'll try calling you Noah, because I was telling him like I don't care if it's like a similar thing, if it's like foolish Noah, but either one. Uh, no, that is true. I normally did call him Slime, but then like once like kind of meet him in person, I kind of did switch to just like calling him Charlie. The bracelets? Oh yeah, yeah. I had a couple bracelets. I know. Once again, don't have it with me. They're in a bag somewhere. But I remember like a mandatory thing when like getting to like one of the houses. You're like, you have to grab a bracelet. Did I bring any? Did you bring souvenirs for friends? No, no, I didn't. I mean, I may have some stuff like to kind of give out, but no, I didn't really buy any souvenirs or anything. I don't know. Where am I? I'm at the Misfits gaming compound or office. I don't know. I don't know what it's called. Uh, fuck. Wait, what was I saying? I don't remember what I was saying. Uh, fuck. I just uh uh. Oh, like just like bracelets souvenirs. Yeah. How was the RPG? I mean, the RPG was so much fun. I was kind of talking about that earlier. The bracelets made by fellow sister. Oh, okay, right. My brain. Fuck, there was one thing there was a funny other little thing I wanted to say, but I can't remember. Uh, uh, the frogs. Oh yeah, like the frog was like a little fun part. I forget who pointed out. I think maybe Baji or something. But it was like, yeah, it was like after like we got off the boat, it was like a frog. Like it was a pretty big frog. It was a fun little frog guy. It was just, I don't know, just another like funny one to like see. It was always cool, like kind of like looking at different animals. Once again, no capybaras. That's okay. Maybe next trip. The pool party. Oh yeah, I forget. I feel like Forever was like the biggest push for the pool party, the little 4 a.m. because he brought extra like swimming trunks and stuff for people too. So yeah, that was a fun little thing, just all jumping in. Dude, it was so cold. It was so cold at first when jumping in, but then but then that was fine. You know, it was fine. And it wasn't too bad getting out. It was raining. Yeah, it was like raining, thundering a little bit. I don't know if I really saw any lightning. It was 5 a.m. I don't know. Maybe it was 3 a.m. Maybe it was 4 a.m. Maybe it was 5 a.m. Does it really change much? Did it really change much? Oh my goodness. The weather was actually pretty nice. It was never too hot. And it sounds like the way, because I was talking about this with Forever, like overall, it was it was pretty mild. I forget what it was in I think it was around like maybe just like 60s, like maybe low 70s, high 60-degree Fahrenheit. Missed the heat wave. It was pretty cloudy, like I was saying overall. And then like the very last day was like a little sunnier. But yeah, it felt great though. It felt great in Brazil the whole time. Dude, one of the things that I think fascinated me the most about like the actual like physical kind of layout area of the city was the and just it was just something like a little bit different. Was the motorcycles. There were just so many motorcycle people, and the rules and like laws in, I don't know if it's all Brazil or just like the city though. It's basically like the motorcycles can just constantly go through like the sides of cars and like go to the front of the light if it's like a red light, and even like on highways it's like there's basically just I remember on like the final drive to like the airport, I was like kind of we were just on the highway, I was like really just like looking at it a lot, just motorcycle after motorcycle after motorcycle, and like they, and a lot of them would do like a little like beep beep, like if they're getting ready to like pass maybe like a thinner section or something. Yeah, just a little like meet me a lot. Uh, no, listen, guys, that is not like U.S. That's definitely not like U.S. U.S. is not like that. I don't know what the word for it be, but motorcycles can't just be like moving like that much all around all the time. Uh, I don't think so. I don't think it's the same. And also I feel like in lane split it's legal, but like I just felt like it was different though. Like it's not just like lane split, but also just like constantly. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe there are some similarities, but either way though, just the amount of motorcycles though I've never seen though. Even if like there are some similar rules, the just the overall amount of motorcycles was just so much more than I've ever seen. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, Sao Paulo traffic. Yeah, there definitely was. There definitely was a lot of traffic. The food. Oh yeah, dude. There's so much food. Like I said, definitely the biggest takeaway was just like the different meats. Like we could do these different things. They'd serve meat, and it was just so good. I'm definitely like a big meat guy. Uh, no, I'm fine though. I'm fine. Ugh, ugh. I can just feel. Actually, I feel like my throat's starting to get like a little worse right now. Holy shit. Uh, anything on the raccoon? Wait, the raccoon. What are we talking about? The raccoon. I don't even know. Did I like chicken heart? Oh yeah, yeah. There was a thing. I think it was my first time trying chicken heart. And huh? Wait, maybe I'm forgetting something. I'm confused. I don't know. I don't know what we're. Huh? Raccoon. Oh, oh fuck. Okay, now I remember. Oh shit. Now, okay, now I'm recalling. Holy shit. Well, yeah, I forgot. I forgot. That was like, yeah, he was telling me about like that's like his nickname. Yeah, the mustache. Yeah. Yeah, I was just so confused because you guys were just saying like raccoon, and I was like, what? Did I like see like a raccoon? But yeah, no, he was a really fun guy to talk with. Kind of like a kind of a jolly person. I also feel like I was kind of like watching him sometimes during like karaoke too, and he had kind of some dance moves as well, like while singing and stuff. Yeah, he was cool. Yeah, just like a real like jolly guy. But yeah, you guys had me all fucked up just saying like raccoon. I was like, I don't know what the hell you're saying. Um, yeah. Wasn't because yeah, his name was Louis, right? Luis, right? It was his actual name? No, Raphael. Oh, then who was? There's a different. Fuck. Listen. I'm not like listen. I don't feel like terrible because like sometimes you like it's like oh, but okay. Louis is the other. Okay. Like I'm much better at faces. Like I can remember their faces clearly, but I think I just kind of got them swapped. They're like three Raphaels. Lose the beard. Oh, okay. Lewis had like the bigger beard. Okay, yeah. It's all coming together. It's all coming together. Thank you guys though. Thank you once again though for all the subs. And okay, probably have to end like kind of soonish. Pack. Oh, I think was Pack the first? He may have been the first Brazilian I met on the trip. I think. I think he was the first Brazilian. Or at least out of like the QSMP members. I'm trying to think. Was there someone else I met for him? Well, the very first person I met and saw on the trip was Pack or not Pack Phil's and Crescent were the very first two. They were just like sitting at like a Starbucks or something like the airport, and they were like, okay, let's all start getting ready to meet up. And then, dude, I don't know what it is, but Philza was just so easy to spot out. It was just so clear as day. Like where like once like because you know I mean there's a bunch of seats and stuff, and I was like, oh, like there he is, and I just like went like straight to him. I think like he might have just been like the only one with like bright or like the like blonde hair or white hair. I don't even know what it's called. One of the two. One of those hair colors. Yeah, that is the thing. Oh, Phil was telling me. Yeah, guys. And it kind of happened even like getting back too. I feel like I kept getting lucky getting through oh, like getting through a lot of the I don't remember what it's called, customs, maybe made customs, because that was the thing. I like had to like it wasn't really that confusing to begin with, but it was like a thing in my head. I was like just landing is like, oh, like there's more to it. You don't just you have to do like a couple extra things like after getting off of a thing. But yeah, I was able to not have to wait very long at all. Though it also helped too. I never checked a bag. I never checked a bag, which I don't think I've ever checked a bag in my life, and I feel like I want to continue to never have to check a bag. I'll just continue to do it that way. I'm just gonna continue the duffel bag. Just carry a duffel bag with me and hope I can make it work. Oh no. Oh no. I don't know why I'm doing that. It's like that. It's gonna help it at all. Oh my goodness. Back. Oh, I remember. Yeah, I remember. Oh my goodness. I remember Pac was. So did he? Okay, let's just give it a second. Yeah, honestly, it's probably best I'm just doing a quick little stream then. Oh. Okay, where were me? Where were we? Where were me? Where were we? Water. I'll get some water after. Like I said, I don't really have. Actually, I don't really think there's too much time. Oh, that's what I was gonna say though. Pac was definitely super helpful on the very first day. Just because, you know, I mean, none of us spoke Portuguese. Like we went like out to like eat somewhere, and like he was just like a little like comfort to have around, because, you know what I mean, he could ask questions and try to like do stuff. Yeah. You know, Pac was another one that was always really fun to talk with, and had a great time. I mean, like it's like anyone on the trip. And, you know, I mean, probably later on I'll have more stuff to say and think of. Probably as soon as I end stream, I'm gonna think of something. I'm like, oh, like why didn't I say that? And like so many different things. Bagheera, dude. I don't know if anyone. I probably won't even try to explain the whole story. I feel like it'd be funnier if I maybe even like waited until like, a couple of the other ones there. But like the hardest laugh I had during the trip was when it was me, Bagheera, Charlie, and Jaden. Just like sitting, kind of talking, and I feel like I said, I don't like want to say like what the story was yet, and it's gonna be one of those too. Like I could try to explain it, but it just won't be as funny. Sadly, it's one of those like, you know, almost like had to be there. But the other thing I'd say though is like basically Bagheera was like telling a story, and just like basically she wasn't trying to be funny about it like whatsoever. She was just you know, just kind of saying like a pretty regular story, but like just like the way she said it made sense. It was like proper like English, like it made sense, but like just the way she said it though, like it's just not how it's just not how we would say it. And that like that's like part of the that made it funny. I mean, I guess it's like kind of like the goldfish joke, like to where it's like her delivery of it is what made it funny, definitely. Because like, if I would have said the same thing, it wouldn't have been as funny. But just the way she said it and stuff, and like I said, it wasn't quite like the goldfish thing though. Very different. It was, in fact, like the punchline of the joke like literally took like maybe like a sentence and a half. Like there was like some build up to it, but then all of a sudden it was just wasn't morbid. It kind of was a morbid story in a way, yeah. Innotation. I don't know what innotation. It technically was like a morbid story, which is the tweet in French. Oh, that is a good question. I forget. Oh, yeah. What was that? That was like on the night we were all eating the meat. That was another one. Oh, is that the raccoon? Is that the raccoon? But yeah, the tweeting in French. Hello. Yeah. So the context of that is Bagheera. I was like, oh, so Bagheera tweeted something, and I was like, oh, what should I respond to it? And then we were both trying to think, like, oh, like we don't know. So then I look over to my left, which once again, dude, Charlie shows up in a lot of these stories. I asked Charlie, I'm like, okay, like what should I tweet, and then we'll type it and we'll say it in French. So those words were from Charlie, and then Bagheera wrote it out in French. Is how that is how why that tweet was, because I remember like the tweet like with the context of it just was like, what the fuck is he saying? So yeah, that's like a little context behind that. But like when he was giving me the sentence, he also didn't have context. I was like, just give me a sentence to work with. So yeah, that's how that happened. I was just slamming every picture. I was with him. Yeah, it does feel that way. Like a lot of the group we were talking about too. Like towards the end, like we were like, why do we keep like ending up next to each other? Because it wasn't like planned or like in some of the photos too. It's not like we were like talking even like before the photo was like put together. I don't know. The rocks, dude. That was another one. Yeah, the one he wanted to murder me. It took me. It wasn't until like a few hours later, like when that picture was taken, that I even realized that he was getting ready to like. He was like geared up to like throw like a rock at me. So yeah, that was like a funny little like Easter egg to see later. Yeah, yeah. I remember we were all like kind of skipping stones and like, why do we pick up the rock? Well, before that, so there was this like there's this little thing out there. I don't know what it was or why. Like it was like a barrel or something. I don't remember what it was for or why it was there, but there was like a barrel like a little bit out the water, and we were just like on like the coast, and we were trying to like use rocks to kind of tap it or like hit it, and so at one point I was just like joking around, so I picked up the really big rock, and I tried to like throw it. I mean, it didn't go very far. The fourth photo. Oh, the fourth photo. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I can give you literally the full context. Also, I still I actually like I have the photo. Eventually maybe I'll show it. I'm not going to bother showing it with this webcam. It's but I have like the actual photo that you see of like me like getting ready to take it. Like I did take that picture. But what happened was we were sitting at a table, and then all of a sudden I forget exactly how he said it, but Charlie was like, "Oh, like my pants are wet. Like, is anyone else's seat wet?" And so he gets up and he was like, "Is it wet? Like, is my ass wet?" So I was looking, and I was like, "No, I can't really tell. Like, get closer. Like, come closer. I can't see." So then I was like, "Oh, there is like a little like wet spot, like basically like where like the asshole would be." And so I was trying to get a picture of it to show him, okay, like a good friend. Then all of a sudden, as I'm getting ready to take a picture, like someone gets ready to take a picture behind me, and then someone else takes a picture of me taking a picture. Then also Charlie, of course, like hits a quick little pose. But that's the reason that happened, though. I don't know if that, but so the point of it is I was just trying to prove that his pants like were wet, and like that's it. That's yeah. That's all there is to it. Yep. What was the context of the mask? Oh. Yeah, the mask for the Quacky's little QSMP little chit chat stream. Oh my goodness. Oh. Yeah, the yeah, the mask. Basically that was just in that little stream room. I just saw it and I was like, Selbit, can I wear this? He's like, yeah, sure, yeah. And so I just threw it on, and that's really all there was to it. I didn't. Like I said, my throat just was just from like karaoke, I think, and maybe just like kind of like loudly shouting or talking or something. I don't know. No, he was telling me like he told me like a little bit about it. He told me there was like a little history lore behind it and stuff from his RPG. But yeah, I just felt like Deadpool wearing it was was my kind of take on it when I first put it on. Um. Okay, okay, but it is probably time for it probably is time for me to wrap things up. Though it was just meant to be a little quick little stream, and I'm sure there'll be more stories to kind of talk about and some more like like fun interactions to speak of, and talk about some of the other people from the trip, and those will maybe come up too as I don't know. I don't know. Maybe a stream tomorrow, but maybe I mean, like the stories will come up more as I talk with other people and they help me like remember things. But I feel like we covered a good little basis of everything. But yeah, I should be able to stream tomorrow, and then. Okay, I need to get water. Forget it. I'm done talking. I give up. I give up. Too much work. Too much everything. Okay, but yeah, it was fun. Love the trip. Absolutely incredible. Getting to, you know, I mean, like, the world just became a little bit bigger. It was really cool meeting everybody, seeing them in person, chit chatting, learning things about, you know, about Brazil, about like little things. I remember one last little thing. I remember like we were all around the fire and like we were talking about different folklore. I forget the names of all of them, but there was like a giant fire snake. There was this like one guy with like a one leg and something about like a wish or something. And but yeah, either way, enough. I'll save it more for later. I'll save it more for later. Alrighty. I'm probably just gonna end tomorrow's stream would maybe be, I don't know what tomorrow's stream exactly would be. We'll figure it out. Yeah, maybe a little bit longer, maybe do a little bit more stuff, maybe play on QSMP tomorrow if we can, we'll see. But yeah, still though, for the next like, I don't know, like week or maybe less than a week, is busy, and then TwitchCon comes up, so then busy again. So October is just simply gonna be a busy month. Alrighty. No outro music. I just don't have it ready. I'm literally like, I have like one monitor and like I just have nothing ready. So I'm gonna go and have a good day, have a good night. I'll see you when I see you. 5 raid. I'm not even signed into Twitch on this. I'm not even signed into Twitch. You guys can you can disperse however you wish today. Today's just your own little journey day. Okay. 5, 4, 3,